Hey guys, and welcome back to Honeycomb. My name is KO. Today we're going to be opening up this pair of sneakers. This is the Nike Air Winflo 11. After we open the sneakers, we're going to go to Opus Mall and visit We The People and our friends over there. Joe, who is employee number 1 over at We The People. He is a barista apprenticeship alumni here in Honeycomb, part of our community, part of our family. We're going to be doing something today where we wear test them throughout the day. And then after about a week, I'm going to tell you what I think of the sneaker, give you a full review of it casually, what it's like to do a little bit of running in maybe, and kind of give very comprehensive feedback. So let's get to it. All right, so we're our little excursion. We're here at the mall. Anika and the kids are here, and this is Opus Mall, and we're at this new place called Spatio. I don't know why they call it Spatio. First time in the mall. A lot of things are still closed, but some really exciting things. Like, did you know that Bistro Group now has Dave & Buster's? That's nuts. Also, bait in this mall. Some other things coming soon. A really big wildflower. They have a Maisonette here, which I'm guessing is where the yardstick is in there. What's up, yardstick? Here we are at Spatio. I don't know why they call it Spatio. It's kind of a weird name. Spatio? I've heard like multiple people call it Spatio. But first, let's get through the unboxing, look through the features of the shoe, and then after I try them out, I'm gonna let you know how those features play out in the real world. Regular Nike box, regular paper, and then inside, this is the sneaker. I actually saw this sneaker in the SM department store, and that's why I thought to pick it up, because I saw on the medial side it said Cushlon, and that caused me to do a bunch of research on this sneaker. I also really liked the way that it looked. Now, I haven't liked the visual style of the Winflo line in the past, which is why I never picked one up. But I like this one. It looks a lot like the Pegasus 42, 41, the current Pegasus. And Nike's done a good job of like carrying out that design language. And I wanted to see, like, since it had such a nice stylish trainer look, and it did feature some of my favorite technologies like Cushlon 3.0 and Nike Air and an engineered mesh top, how would these fare as a kind of budget affordable pickup? We found Joe. What's up, Joe?
Thank you for coming, man.
So, ang pangalan nito?
Pangalan ng lugar na ito ay Spatio.
Spatio. Kala ko Spatio eh, kasi tingnan mo tong bag. Ano kasulat dyan? So Spatio is a department store. That's really what it is. Soul Academy is here up front, and that is the first in all of the Robinsons retail stores that are present here inside of Spatio. It's kind of like a elevated department store. You also have the digital walker upstairs. It's like a Hong Kong Causeway Bay style department store with like only nice departments. It's pretty cool. Now, most of you maybe know We The People from Alabang, and Joe has been building out the great program over there with Dave. They roast all of their own coffee in Alabang at their flagship store and designed a great program of menu items, great drinks, both coffee and tea. But one of my favorite things is their staff and how uncompromising and friendly they are, and no compromise with the drinks as well. And We The People will be opening up on the second floor. They got a little mezzanine, and we'll show it to you later. All right, so stepping away from the speakers, it's really loud over there. We're just gonna taste our mango hibiscus tea. Been a long day of coffee. I roasted in the morning. We had to calibrate. I was opening, so I've had a lot of coffee today. So a little bit of tea. But let's see how it tastes. Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet. Light. It might need a little bit of a stir. Get some more flavor up here. But yeah, nice drink. Cheers. Now, under the sneaker, you have this kind of modified waffle-inspired pattern. The outsole is hard rubber in a waffle-inspired pattern. So it's kind of like radiating out, but it still uses those classic square waffles, a nice tribute to the legacy of Nike. And then the front is like a web. So you see all of these holes here in the toe that will allow for some splaying out, I guess, of the bottom of the shoe, and that will help you with a lot of cushion, but also with traction. Kind of be able to like spread out and grip the pavement or the floor or whatever. And then all this white section here, that's Cushlon, except for here. Now I thought this was really interesting. You can see the pattern where it says Air. It has an unusual shape to it, and I've cut apart shoes before, and that's what the air bladder looks like in like an Air Force One. So I think that that's the actual air bladder, kind of bottom loaded in this sneaker. So what you can expect from that is that you're gonna get a lot of comfort from the Cushlon, but you're gonna get a little bit more durability from that Nike air bladder in there, where it won't bottom out as quickly. So that's kind of the concern with kind of high tech, very ultra cushy foams, is that they tend to bottom out. So we'll see, does that Nike Air provide a little bit more bounce maybe, or is that a durability thing? Moving up, you have this full length bed of Cushlon that runs end to end on the sneaker. The entire thing is made of Cushlon, and there is quite a significant heel to toe drop in this sneaker. And then the Cushlon in the midsole kind of has this concave, is it, folding inwards shape to it, and that will allow for some extra compression as you step down into your stride.
So that's a department store, and you come up some stairs, and we're here in We the People. Nice spot, there's plugs, nice place to hang out. Your tables aren't gonna fall over because they're held in place by these big adobe rocks.
So while we're here at the adobe rocks, which are heavy, I want to tell you a bit about the sneakers, which are super duper light. They are like feathers on your feet. It's hard to remember a sneaker that was this light, and I actually had some friends who were the same size as me try them on, and they also had the same response. They are ultra light sneakers. For the upper, we have a gray upper. It says Photon Dust. On this particular one, you have one color and then like a light gray and then a dark gray speckle all over it to give you that texture. Here, throughout the ankle, there's a lot of padding. So it's hard to tell in pictures, but in video, hopefully, and in hand, you can see that there's a big cushion that goes around there, around the ankle. And that's going to be good for sucking in that heel and making sure that you have a stable ride in there. Very underestimated aspect of comfort. And then red Nike swooshes. On the outside, rubber goes onto the engineered mesh. And then on the medial side, it's printed on. The tongue is made out of a kind of like an open cell mesh. Lots of breathability. And then another feature is that the tongue kind of has a semi-gusseted format. So it's kind of an interior booty from around here. Maybe the second lace eyelet, and that's gonna provide like a little bit more grip here. It's another underestimated aspect of comfort really is how well a shoe stays on your foot. Going back downstairs, you have the ladies section, which joins directly to the Toys R Us. Now there is a kids section upstairs, but they have this big Toys R Us, and it's awesome. Hello, Jeffrey. Also, our other friends, Mike Soon and Elle from amixofeverything.net. And we're all going to try our luck at this gumball machine, which has prizes. So it's like a makeshift
put it in the machine.
Gachapon quasi raffle.
What does it say? Oh, say thank you.
Alright, back into Toys R Us. They actually carry Pop Mart toys, so Nika's obsessed with Molly. Every time a new Molly comes out, she wants to know about it. Quick check on the feet. These shoes are so comfortable and so light. If you're the kind of person who likes to shop in these 10,000 step days, this is kind of perfect. You actually have a bar underneath the escalator. It's called Bar Shoe. And who's this guy? Yeah, that's Lawrence and her friends from Bacardi have been serving up drinks here at the launch party. And there are a few other amenities that are here inside of Spatio. You have a Le Bear waxing salon, you have a Bruno's Barber for the men, and then of course you have We the People.
It's pretty good. So now I've been wearing these shoes for what's probably around a week and a half. And I think they might be the most comfortable shoes that I own. They're on foot. They have such a great grip around them. They have a lot of that same squishiness that you have from the Motiva, which is kind of a weird thing. They've done a few things that have made it very, very comfortable to wear. Sorry, I'm unable to film while running. I'm not that good at doing that. But I have tried them for running and for like big walks. And they do have all of that squishiness on foot comfort of the Motiva, which of course is also using the Cushlon 3.0. But for some strange reason, I feel like that air unit is acting like some sort of stability plate, like a shank plate underneath the Cushlon, because as you saw in the video, it is bottom loaded. And I haven't felt an upper that I felt like was this comfortable and this supportive since maybe the Epic React 2, which was the last like cottony fly knit sneaker that I tried on. So super comfortable uppers. The tongue is ridiculous. Like this tongue allows you to adjust the laces in so many different ways without having to compromise the distribution of support, of tightness. And I think a lot of that has to do with the material construction of the tongue, large open-celled mesh, and the band that gussets the tongue in place.
In conclusion, these have got to be one of my favorite sneakers. I like all of my outfits when I'm wearing them. They don't look too serious. They don't look too dressed down. I think the Winflo has found its perfect spot, and it really might be the perfect consumer sneaker, like sneakers for everyone. I do want to go over some pricing information before we get to sizing information, which we will do. But pricing wise, these sneakers sell for retail in the Philippines for 5,500 pesos, which is $100. Even with that pricing, I actually got these on discount. They're new. They're this year's model, and they were on discount for 4,400 pesos. So that's like $20 cheaper. On top of that, I use a Nike coupon code. I can't remember why. I think it's a loyalty code that they emailed me. And so they end up being 3,900 pesos for this pair of sneakers. They're around half the price of the Pegasus. They're cheaper than the Motiva. They're a lot cooler looking than the Motiva. And they're super comfortable. It's hard to imagine a more perfect sneaker than this. It's affordable. You don't have to be too precious about it. They look great and they're ultra comfortable. Perfect sneaker. Now, when it comes to sizing, do go true to size. There will be an ample amount of space in the toe box for your toes to open up and splay out. But because of that band, if you are a wide footer, you do have the option of buying the wide version of the sneaker. So there is a Nike Winflo 11 wide that you can find on the Nike app. And I really like them. If you have enjoyed wearing them, whether it be casually or for sport, for running, do let me know in the comment section down below. And with that, can it be my favorite pair for 2024? It really might be. And I got a lot. The Girl Dads, the Futuras, the V2K Run. These are super duper comfortable. And for me, comfort, that's number one. That's why you wear sneakers in the first place. Okay, so with that, I wish you guys good luck, good health, some great pickups. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Peace.